Have you ever wondered why compromise is so crucial in our relationships? It's a dance, really. A delicate, intricate ballet of give and take that weaves through every interaction, every conversation, every shared glance. It's not just about making concessions or finding middle ground, but about understanding and valuing the needs and desires of both ourselves and our partner. In this dance, each step, each gesture, each pause matters. It's a journey that requires us to be fully present, to listen intently, to speak honestly, and above all, to empathize deeply. And that's what we're here to explore today. The dance of relationships, the art of compromise, the psychology that underpins it all. It's a journey that promises to be as enlightening as it is enriching, as we delve into the heart of what makes our relationships work. So let's dive into the psychology behind effective compromise, and how understanding our minds and hearts can lead to more fulfilling connections. At the core of effective compromise, there lies a blend of emotional intelligence and rational thought. This blend is not a fixed recipe, but a dynamic dance, adjusting and balancing according to the rhythms of the situation and the relationship. Emotional intelligence allows us to delve into the emotional undercurrents of our interactions, to sense the needs, fears, hopes, and desires that are often left unsaid. It helps us to tune in, to listen, to empathize. On the other hand, rational thought equips us with the ability to analyze, to weigh options, to foresee consequences, and to make decisions that are fair and equitable. It allows us to step back, to gain perspective, to approach situations with calm and clarity. This interplay between heart and mind is the foundation of compromise. It's about recognizing not just our own needs and desires, but also understanding and valuing those of our partner. Meet Alex, a fervent outdoor enthusiast, and Jordan, a lover of the arts. Alex's soul comes alive in the wilderness, among towering trees and whispering winds. The outdoors is his sanctuary, his place of peace. He cherishes the thrill of climbing mountains, the serenity of kayaking on a tranquil lake, and the joy of setting up a campfire under a glittering night sky. On the other hand, we have Jordan. Jordan's world revolves around the arts. Be it a captivating novel, a profound play, or an evocative piece of music, Jordan finds beauty and meaning in creative expression. An art gallery is Jordan's playground, a book club meeting, their party. The arts offer Jordan a portal to different perspectives, cultures, and emotions. In many ways, Alex and Jordan couldn't be more different. Their passions pull them in contrasting directions. Yet it's these very differences that make their relationship intriguing, vibrant, and rich. Each brings a unique perspective, a distinctive flavor to their shared life, creating a colorful tapestry of experiences. But as you might imagine, these differences also sow the seeds for potential clashes. When Alex wants to spend the weekend hiking and Jordan is keen on visiting the latest art exhibit, a conflict arises. It's the classic case of an unstoppable force meeting an immovable object. In these moments, the strength of their relationship is truly tested. Do they stubbornly stick to their desires, or do they find a way to honor both their passions? Can they navigate these choppy waters without capsizing their boat? The key, as we'll see, lies in compromise. But not just any compromise. A compromise that's rooted in understanding, respect, and love. A compromise that doesn't diminish their individuality but celebrates it. A compromise that doesn't see one as the winner and the other as the loser, but both as partners in this beautiful dance of life. Their differing passions are a source of richness in their relationship, yet also a ground for potential conflict. Faced with a scheduling conflict between a hiking trip and an art exhibit, Alex and Jordan stand at a crossroads. This is a stage many of us know all too well. Two paths lie ahead, each leading to a different passion. For Alex, the thrill of the great outdoors beckons, while for Jordan, the allure of the art exhibit is equally compelling. This is their compromise scenario, a classic case of competing interests. But it's more than just a simple clash of hobbies. It's a test of their relationship, a test of their understanding and respect for each other's passions. Yet it's not a test to be feared. It's an opportunity to learn, to grow, to understand each other better. It's a chance to strike a balance, to find a way to honor both their needs and desires. How they navigate this situation will test the strength of their bond. Psychologists highlight the importance of empathy, active listening, and the willingness to see from the other's perspective. These are the cornerstones of effective compromise, and they all start within our minds. Let's delve deeper into these psychological aspects. Empathy is our ability to understand and share the feelings of another. It's the difference between seeing a situation through our own lens and stepping into the shoes of the other person. This doesn't mean we have to agree with their point of view, but it does mean acknowledging it. When we empathize, we recognize the emotions attached to our partner's perspective, allowing us to respond in a way that validates their feelings. Next up is active listening. This isn't just about hearing the words spoken, but really understanding the message behind them. It's about giving our full attention, showing interest, and providing feedback. When we actively listen, we're not just waiting for our turn to speak, we're engaged in the conversation, seeking to understand before being understood. This fosters an environment of trust and respect, where both parties feel heard and valued. Lastly, we have perspective taking. This involves seeing a situation from the other person's viewpoint, and it's more than just empathy or active listening. Perspective taking requires us to set aside our own thoughts, beliefs, and biases, and imagine what it's like to be in the other person's shoes. It's a cognitive shift that allows us to understand the motives and feelings of our partner, leading to a deeper understanding of their needs and desires. All these psychological aspects of compromise are intertwined. Empathy helps us feel what our partner is feeling. Active listening ensures we're fully grasping their viewpoint, and perspective taking allows us to see the situation through their eyes. Together, these qualities create a rich tapestry of understanding, fostering an environment where compromise can thrive. When we approach compromise with empathy, active listening, and perspective taking, it becomes less about winning or losing. Instead, it's about finding a solution that respects and values both parties. It's about building bridges, not walls. It's these qualities that transform compromise from a battleground to a bridge. By utilizing effective communication strategies like I statements, Alex and Jordan share their feelings and needs without casting blame. I statements are a powerful tool in the art of compromise. Instead of saying, "You never consider my interests," one might say, "I feel overlooked when my interests aren't taken into account." This simple shift in language removes the accusatory tone and allows the other person to understand your feelings without feeling attacked. Another strategy is active listening. This involves fully focusing on your partner, acknowledging their feelings, and responding thoughtfully. It's not about formulating your response while they're still talking, but truly hearing them out. Lastly, remember that compromise isn't about winning or losing, but about finding a solution that respects both parties' needs and desires. Keep the conversation solution-focused rather than dwelling on the problem. This paves the way for mutual understanding. Flexibility and creativity in finding solutions play a crucial role. In the dance of compromise, the ability to bend without breaking, to give without losing, is paramount. Imagine compromise as a river, flowing and adapting to the landscape, not as a dam, rigid and unyielding. Flexibility is about showing willingness to step outside of our comfort zones, to explore alternatives that may not have been initially obvious. It's about understanding that our first choice might not always be the best choice, especially when it comes to honoring the needs and desires of our partner. Creativity, on the other hand, is about thinking beyond the obvious, beyond the black and white, into the realm of possibilities. It's about finding that sweet spot where both partners' needs are met in unexpected yet satisfying ways. Remember, it's not about giving in, but about discovering a path that honors both partners' desires. With empathy, communication, and flexibility, Alex and Jordan have found a way to balance their interests. They've managed to create a day that honors both their passions, showing us that effective compromise is not just possible, it's enriching. In the morning, they immerse themselves in the world of art, exploring new perspectives and deepening their appreciation for creativity. As the day progresses, they step into the heart of nature, embarking on a hike that invigorates their spirits and strengthens their bond. In this dance, they've not only found a way to balance their interests, but they've also discovered new aspects of each other. They've grown together, deepening their connection and reinforcing their commitment to each other. This is the beauty of effective compromise. It's not about winning or losing, it's about growing together, understanding each other, and finding joy in shared experiences. Compromise, a crucial element in relationships, is not about giving up, but about finding a mutual ground where both partners feel valued and respected.